All right, here we go. This is the first full day of trading since I've gone live with the NERP software. I'm running a Yellen bot. This is an algorithmic trading software that is provided by NERP. You integrate it into your foreign exchange broker account, and then the bot that NERP has created, and they have a few different ones. I'm starting with the Yellen bot. This bot looks for patterns within the foreign exchange trading. It looks at I think 13 or 14 pairs initially. So it's making bets on things like the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar, or the euro versus the US dollar, or the US dollar versus the yen, etc. So there's like 13 or 14 pairs that the Yellen bot focuses on, and it integrates successful trading strategies, ones that have worked tried and true over a course of time. They put it into like an algorithmic software, so it's looking for these patterns and then deciding when to execute trades for you. You can certainly, configure this depending on your own risk tolerance level, so you can make it more aggressive or less aggressive. You can decide how much money to put in. There's a lot of things that you can do, but the whole point is that then this is going to automate it for you, right? So I know zero about foreign exchange trading. I've never done it myself, never in my life. I have some friends that have used these bots now for about 6 months. I've been watching their progress, kind of following along as they did their due diligence before signing on with NERP. There's an investment to get involved with NERP and get access not only to this incredible software, but also to all of the customer support. They have a fantastic team that's been really helpful in just kind of getting everything set up. They have a wealth of resources, their own course material. They also shared with me links to other resources that, not their material, but other people's information regarding foreign exchange trading, how to manage your risk levels, et cetera, et cetera. So I have done very little research or training. I haven't educated myself yet, which is not normal for me. But what I'm doing is I'm making a little bit of a bet here. Like, from everything that I've seen, the due diligence I have done on the NERP company, seeing the success of some of the people I know since they've been involved, I decided to get in motion first. So I've paid the fees to get into the NERP community, by the way, too. There's a wonderful, robust community, 3,000 plus people that are customers of NERP, that also, through the forums and stuff, and getting in contact with one another, share best practices and some of their, trial and error experiences. And that's the other thing you're buying into, really, I think, is the connectivity with the community. And it just seems like everybody really wants to see everybody else win. This isn't like a competitive thing. It's like how, yeah, everybody wants to see everybody else shine and have a really good experience. So that's been really cool to see. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I'm not, sure where this goes. I kind of want to take you along for the ride. I've never done this kind of sharing. Stuff like this, typically I keep personal. I'm not a content creator, or at least haven't been in my life up until this point. As a profession, I'm a marketer, so I've definitely created tons of videos for other businesses to market their products and services, online videos, TV commercials, etc. That's been my career for over a decade. I had a kid about 18 months ago, almost to the day. And when my son came into the world, I was lucky enough to be able to take some time off and spend some time with him, which was wonderful. But now I'm at the point where, like, I can't just be on vacation forever. I definitely need to get back making some money. But a priority for me is making sure I have all the time I can carve out to really spend with my son as he's growing and just changing so fast and whatever. So I think, the American dream today is a little different than it once was. I think a lot of us now are looking for financial freedom, or at least the flexibility to really find that balance between whatever we do to make a living and living our life. And so here we are. I'm setting out, this is one of the things that I'm going to do to create a new revenue stream. I wanted to make sure some of the money I had was working a little harder for me. I have some high yield savings accounts. Excuse me, those are, you know, a little over 5% a year. What I have seen here is that it seems like with relatively low risk, fairly conservative approach, you know, it's possible to see gains around 10% a month. So for me, it's worth a try. So here we are, here's day one. This is the first full day. I can tell you right now, let's take a quick peek. So far I'm up almost, well, $170 on a $60,000 account. It's not even the first full day of trading. It's made about 30 trades. 29 of those trades have been winners. And the one loser was actually part of like a 3-trade batch. So it had bought thinking it was going to go up. The price went down. Eventually it went down enough. It bought again, and it bought slightly more. This is like a martingale approach. Went down a little bit more. It bought again, slightly higher. So higher price. So what happened was, excuse me, lower price, larger lot. And what that does is it brings the average cost of my buy-in, my average price on this, down. So then when it did reverse and go back up, it got to the break even and then the take profit point more quickly. So the very first buy, we actually got out a little lower than that. So that one was technically a loss, but that batch of 3 trades, when it closed, overall, that batch was profitable. So in some ways you could say we're at 100% win rate so far. Again, this is about 24 hours of trading. We're up about 170, almost 180 bucks now. And so I guess that's 0.3% in a day. We'll take it. We'll take it. They say this, you know, there's a little bit of a ramp up period for these algorithms to really kick in and start cranking, you know, a little bit more active. But so far so good. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. We'll share more information along the way, but hey, thank you for joining me today, and hopefully we'll have some fun, make some money. Talk to you soon.